Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back on my channel. This is Philomena, your tarot reader. So I welcome all of you on this channel. In case if you're new, then please don't forget to like, subscribe and leave me a comment. I also do personal readings, and if you are interested, then I'm going to put my details in the description box. You can go ahead and contact me or just email us and we will get back to you. Alright, so I'm going to start a series. This is something that I intuitively thought about it because something that everyone or most of the crowd can resonate with. This is a series about, let's say, what are your messages. It's going to be timeless, but at the same time, this series is going to help you understand more about your life path. It's going to help you understand more about where you are going in life, where you are heading in life, and what could be your situation. Okay, so we are also going to do a collective, this is going to be a collective reading, and it's going to be a mixture of where you are today, what you're manifesting, and what your life path is going to look like. All right, so let's go ahead and get down to the reading. So today's reading is going to be about messages from your spirit guides. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to put up two cards. I'm going to show you two piles of cards. I need you to intuitively go ahead and select the cards that call out to you the most. And this is going to be for pile number one. Okay, I'm going to show you the other one as well. And this is going to be for pile number two. This is for pile 1 and this is for pile 2. So very intuitively go ahead, okay, and select the deck that calls out to you the most, and I will see what you're reading. Group number 1, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you intuitively were drawn to this deck, this is the Empath Soul deck, or if this is the deck that called out to you the most, then this is the card that we're going to use to see what are the messages we have for you from your spirit guides. Okay, so go ahead and for a few seconds, for a minute or two, close your eyes. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath and connect with the energies of the card. Connect with the energies of this reading, and whatever question it is that you have in your mind, whatever it is that you want to connect with, go ahead, ask for the guidance and connect yourself with that energy. Okay, so just go ahead and take a few moments. Okay, and you can open your eyes when you're ready, and let's get to your reading. All right, so we are going to see the messages from your spirit guides. Let's go ahead. So we already have three cards that have come out. Let's see. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Tower, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Four of Wands. Okay, that's the bottom of the deck energy. Now let's see the cards that we have for you. The first card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. The second card we have is of the Fool. The third card we have is Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Devil. So for group number 1, the messages from your spirit guides, even while I was shuffling the cards, right, I could kind of feel like for this group, now this may not be for everyone, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I kind of somewhere feel that you in recent times could have felt, or you may currently be feeling a little scared about something. You may be kind of feeling like there is some sort of danger that's coming, okay, that's coming your way. I kind of feel like this moment in your life right now also needs some kind of a very deep connection. Okay, so you are very deeply connecting to someone or connecting to something now. Because we also do have the Devil and the Tower, I kind of feel like this is going to be a moment for you where you are going to face some kind of a difficulty. Okay, So this is what I'm picking up for this group. All right. So I really don't want to use the word danger, but then you will need to start being cautious about maybe meeting with an accident, or a minor something like that, right? So just don't take my word exactly for it. Now, what I also kind of feel like is this could also be a message, something to do with blockage, something to do with feeling stuck in an environment, in a situation. Now, this can also be related to office politics, or this could also be related to you not finding a path to get out of the situation that you're currently in. Okay, so this is the message that I'm kind of getting for this group. And what I'm also hearing is that for this group collectively, you need to connect with the energies, with the cards, so that I can give you as accurate reading as possible. So over here, the tower and the devil. So the tower basically is your significator. So this is the card that we are going to focus on right now. Okay, and then we're going to see what's going to come up next. So I kind of feel like whatever is going on in your life right now, you may not be foreseeing it, but then there is definitely an energy which is telling you that you need to be cautious, you need to be careful, because it is coming your way. Okay, there is definitely some kind of an experience that is coming to change, it's coming to teach you something, it's coming to change something within you. All right, so this is something that I'm picking up for you. But after this, once you have crossed this battle, once you have crossed this path, okay, I kind of somewhere I'm getting this message that you are going to see a lot of drastic changes in your life. Okay, and for some reason I'm also kind of picking up that with the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles, now this is also your current energies over here. So you may be into an exploration zone, or you are currently, I believe, in a good energy. Okay, I kind of feel like you're in a very positive energy, but again, there is this very deep inner calling, very deep inner knowing, which is which is kind of pulling you down, which is kind of taking you to a very different place. Okay, so you're going to feel the depth of life, you're going to kind of feel everything that is within you and that needs to come out. So there is going to be a lot of inner work that you will start doing, or you would have started doing already, but then there is a lot of things that are coming your way for pile number one. Okay, so take a good look at these cards. It's the tower and the devil. Now these cards are not coming to destroy you, they're not coming to shake you, they're coming to awaken you, they're coming to awaken something that is very beautiful within you. So I'm also kind of getting this feeling that for some of you over here, you may be in the habit of writing, you're in the habit of writing, or you're in the habit of asking something, you are asking something from the universe. Okay, and I kind of feel like for you to achieve that something, you will also need to go through something, guys. Now this may not be for everyone, so for whoever it is, please take as it resonates. The times that are coming for you ahead, I kind of feel like it's going to be a great lesson for you, but you also would need to take out the positives from it. Okay, I kind of feel like this experience can eventually become very heartbreaking. It can, that's the energy, and that's how I kind of feel about it. Okay, but eventually when things are going to calm down, they're going to slow down, you're kind of going to feel, you may start feeling better. But again, for right now, this is something that we have to focus on, is on the tower. So let's go ahead, pick up your tarot and see what is the energy that's coming your way. I also kind of feel like this could be something related to an overseas travel. This can also be related to, this has got something related to do with travel very specifically. Okay, so something related with, there's a connection between your education and your travel as well. Okay, so you may kind of find the hindrance, you will find some kind of a clash between your people, or this could also be between your spouse or between your friends and family. I kind of feel like that there is definitely some kind of a clash that is coming your way. Okay, see, for pile number one. Okay, so we do have justice, that's your card. Then we have the two of cups, let's pick up one more. There are a lot of cards that are calling out for this group. So let's go and shuffle again. Okay, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Alright, bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles energy, and we have the Seven of Cups. We definitely do have a lot of Pentacles energy for this group in this reading, okay? So we have the Justice, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So for this group very specifically, currently right now, whatever the attachment it is that you have towards somebody or towards something, that is going to change your perception, that is going to change everything for you in this life, okay? I also kind of feel like somewhere very deep within you, in your gut, okay, there is this feeling that you will start feeling a lot of things by number one, okay? I also kind of feel like this is a very deep connection that you thought that you would have had with someone or with something, and what you don't realize or what is coming to the surface now, and what it's showing you is that that cannot be that cannot be it all, okay? This is not the story how it's supposed to go, and things are going to change for the better. Now for the Two of Cups that we have over here, this is right below the Devil energy. Again, it's very interesting because we do have the light and the dark, we have both. So if you look at it this way, the Devil and the Two of Cups, right? It's like it's also bringing out a balance. It's also saying, okay, if the Devil energy over here, it says if you have already been into this energy, now this is what is changing for you, and you're going to move into the Two of Cups. But I kind of feel like somewhere you are still into this Devil energy. The Devil does not only talk about attachment; it also talks about a lot of other things, right? It also talks about getting into some kind of an energy work, getting into some kind of, like, let's say that if you have seen or if you have read people who are capable of bringing the darkness within somebody, and not just bringing out the darkness within them, and something to do with being very emotional. I don't want to use the word black magic, and that's exactly what I'm avoiding, because that's not the energy that we I'm getting over here for this group today, okay? So we're just going to stay with the energy that I'm seeing for this group. Now, again, the messages for you over here is very clear, is that you have to make sure that you don't get attached towards something or towards someone very quickly. In case if this is going to do something with a love affair, uh, the message for you over here is that you need to take a step back. You need to decide for yourself if this is the right person for you or not, and then you have to take the next steps, okay? Now, because we also do have the Justice and we have the Two of Cups, I somewhere kind of feel like this is also going to be a restart or a beginning of something new, right? So for this group very specifically, you will start feeling that, okay, that if this is something that you are looking at, this is something that you thought was never going to happen, this is definitely going to happen. So you're going to restart your life in a new way, or if you have already started your life, for the people who have already started, I somewhere kind of feel like it's going to continue in a way. But again, the messages over here are, I don't know why, but I'm just kind of picking up on this thing where it says that you guys got to be very careful during this time, okay? Because this is a time, it's a very crucial time for you, and a lot of things can happen in this time. So for the month of June, month of, let's keep it a June to July, somewhere between this month, anything can happen. You can also start finding yourself into, changing your jobs, not feeling content, not feeling happy, something related to that, and you will start moving. Let's go ahead, and I'd like to pick up another deck and see what are the messages we have for you. So we're going to pick up this deck, and we're going to see what exactly is happening with this group, because with this deck that you guys selected, I kind of feel like there is so much happening right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and break it down, and let's replace the energy and see what exactly is coming your way. I do definitely sense there is something coming your way, pile number one, okay? So just take what resonates and please leave the rest behind. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Hierophant. The second card that we have. Okay, so we do have the Star. That's a star. Let's pick up all your tarot first. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So we're going to take it in reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Wands. And I'm somewhere feeling this card. We have the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. And we have the Six of Wands. Alright, so for pile number one, the messages that you have from your spirit guides, I kind of feel like this time for you, it's again the same. The energy overall is pretty much the same for you, okay? This time for you right now, you can also be going through something like the Dark Night of the Soul if you've heard it. If not, then please go ahead and research what is the Dark Night of the Soul. I also kind of feel like there may come a very sad moment for you where in your life where you may start feeling that this is something that you didn't deserve, or you didn't want things to go this way, but then unfortunately it did go that way. Now this is an energy which kind of may feel very disturbing for you, so you just got to be careful. You just got to, like, say your prayers every day. You got to do something about it. I also kind of feel like you will also need to um, confide in a friend, or you will have to keep someone as an emotional support, okay, because this is going to be a very important aspect and time for you. So if you have a friend, or if you have a pet, or uh, if you do have someone that you can share how you feel about things, what is happening in your life, I kind of feel like that is going to be very, very important for you. I also kind of feel like you may be someone who is an introvert, not extremely, but then you may not want to share, or you may not want to kind of tell people what's happening in your life. You may have adapted to that kind of an lifestyle or behavior over the time, right, over the span of years. But somewhere this is a very, very beautiful energy that I'm seeing for you. But again, I kind of feel like you have to be very, very careful at this time. Now the moment over here is that I kind of feel like with the King of Wands, you are definitely going to feel very powerful, very magical about a lot of things in your life, okay? Again, the time has to pass. The time that we are in right now, this has to pass for you to see something that is coming your way, okay? Until the Tower and the Devil energy are there, we have to first cross over this energy, and we will have to wait for the Justice and the Two of Cups, especially the Two of Cups, to take its course in life, in your life, okay? This is the energy that we want to be in. But to come over here, the Tower and the Devil is very important, okay? They are the ones who are going to, they may kind of come and just shake your world, because that's what the Tower does, right? The Tower is like, they just come and they shake your world, okay? So yeah, so don't give into any kind of addictions, don't give into any kind of overthinking thought process. Just let time pass, let it all go, and then you will start feeling much better. But then your friendships, whoever it is that you confide in, you will have this one or a group of friends, or maybe two or three friends that you can confide in, and they are going to definitely help you in this time. Okay, so this is the message that I'm picking up. We are going to pick up more cards and see what exactly it is that's coming your way. And I'm going to use my favorite deck, which is the Astro cards. Let's see what planet, what house, what are the messages that's coming for you. And please do connect to the energies of the card. See, Spirit guys, what are the messages from my pile number one? shadow mysticism. Alright, so the cards that we have for you would be the first house, which is self and identity. The second house, sorry, the second card we have is the fifth house, joy and play. The third house we have is Scorpio, the mistake. And the fourth house we have is Jupiter. Now, because we also do have the Scorpio over here, it may not directly be for the Scorpio zodiacs, but just take what resonates with you, okay? Okay, so let's start with the Scorpio energy. The Scorpio basically is a very mystic kind of an energy, right? If your sun, moon, rising, if you have Scorpio in your first, 8th, or 12th house, this basically gives it a very, very dark side to your personality, which also affects your first house, which is the self and identity. So you can start feeling that you are interested in maybe astrology, in energy work, in some kind of a thing, right? Or you will very soon be introduced to such energy healing and energy work in your life. Okay, I also kind of feel like you guys over here can definitely be very playful. You may be in the zone where you are exploring, where you want to know how these things work, what works for you. But again, without transformation, Scorpio is also a house of transformation. So when you put Scorpio and Jupiter together, they not only give you power, not only gives you knowledge, but it gives you power, it gives you a lot of inner insights, it also gives you the wisdom and your third eye chakra being activated. So you will start feeling that your throat chakra somewhere, your speech has changed, the way you communicate, that will change. You will start feeling a lot of changes. So in all of the readings or teachings that I have had for myself, there is a very in the kundalini, whenever your throat chakra is activated, it also says that you are somebody who can be blessed into talking with the spirits of the other world and things like that. Okay, now this is something that I do have an experience with. So communication is definitely going to play a very important role for you. And Jupiter, okay, Jupiter is the planet which basically is overall is considered to be very good. Okay, Jupiter is someone who brings you luck, it brings you fortune, it brings you a lot of dynamics, a lot of changes, and a lot of other things as well. But because we have it with the Scorpio energy, somewhere over here, I kind of feel that you guys over here are going to, this is going to be a very intense energy. Scorpio with Jupiter is a very, very intense energy. Of course, Scorpio will definitely have, it will have more aspect, it will kind of take over a lot of Jupiter's aspect over here. But for you guys, 8th, 6th, 8th and 12th house, okay, the trine houses will be very, very important for you. This is directly going to affect your relationships, this is directly going to affect some part of your life which you may kind of feel like you're not really happy with how things are going right now. Okay, so you have to be, and this is also an energy of let's say transformation. I know we don't have the death card over here, which is pretty interesting, but we do have the tower and the devil. Now again, the Scorpio is definitely the death card in tarot. Okay, it's the number 8 is definitely the death card, and this is going to bring you a lot of change and a lot of transformation, including with the Jupiter. Okay, so pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope you did resonate and enjoy. So I'm going to just leave you with this thought that in case if you are able to resonate with this reading, and if you know that there is some kind of a tower moment or something, then let the phase pass. Because everything that comes, every storm that comes, it doesn't come to destroy you, right? It just comes to elevate you, it just comes to give you clarity, to make you see the brighter side of life. Okay, and this is something that we need to focus on right now. All right, okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Group number 2, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you intuitively were drawn to this deck, okay, or if this is the deck, the color, whatever it is, if this is what called out to you the most, then this is going to be your pile and this is going to be your reading. Now I want you to very intuitively close your eyes, take a deep breath and connect with the energy of the deck of the cards. Okay, so go ahead, take a deep breath. Okay, meditate a little bit and ask your spirit guides, ask the energies to give you the messages that you are looking for. Okay, and connect with the energies of the card, and let's get to your reading. So we are going to see for group number 2 what are the messages we have from your spirit guides and what is coming your way. I kind of feel like this is a very opposite energy for pile number 2 comparatively to what I saw in pile number 1. So in case over here, if there are people in pile number 2, you can go, there could be messages for you that you need to watch for someone in pile number 1. So you may want to go back and watch pile number 1 and see if this resonates for someone, and maybe you want to just give them that message. Okay, so let's go ahead. So for pile number 2, let's see. Okay, we do have the Six of Swords. That's your first card. We have 3 cards that fell. So we have the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, let's pick up more tarot. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Temperance. Okay, bottom of the deck, let's see what we have. We have the World. We have the Death. And we have the Ace. This is the Queen of Swords, sorry. And the Page of Pentacles. Alright, so let's get to your reading. Alright, so pile number 2. Okay, the energy over here for this pile, I kind of feel like there is a lot of clarity that's coming your way. The messages that we have for you or from your spirit guides, right? I kind of feel like somewhere that you're getting a lot of clarity. You're also getting a lot of the Nine of Pentacles energy as well that we have over here. It's a very positive outlook. It's a very positive energy that we are looking at for this group today. The Ace of Swords card that we have over here. So this is your energy. This is what I kind of feel like. The messages that are coming for you mostly are for the Ace of Swords, because I kind of feel like somewhere you guys are going to get the clarity that you deserve, that you have been waiting for. And also I kind of feel like there is something, this is something to do with an extreme success. Somebody over here feeling very successful. Somebody over here is reaching the height of the success that you need or that you have, that you always deserve. Okay, so you're going to get something that's very deserving. I kind of feel like there is so much of hard work that this group has put in. You have worked so hard in your life that this is definitely going to pay off very, very well for you. Okay, this is something that you will have to remember. Now what I also am kind of seeing over here is that you in the past, you would have had to let a lot of things go. There are a lot of opportunities that you would have let go, or you have given to someone else. I also kind of feel like because of these very extreme changes, you guys over here could have felt very low, feeling very low, feeling very down, and not being able to come out of this sadness or this cycle of life where nothing really changes, right? You're going in cycles and cycles and cycles. I somewhere kind of feel like now you guys are connecting more with yourself. Okay, you're connecting with your inner self. You're connecting with your authentic self, with who you truly are, right? And this is what your message is for today. Okay, so this is the thing that I'm getting from your spirit guys. What I'm also kind of feeling is that somewhere in your heart chakra, this could be your heart chakra could be very much active. So you could start feeling, or you could, start thinking, your emotional maturity will increase. You will start feeling very mature emotionally. You will start making decisions in a way with clarity and with a lot of stability. Okay, so this is the message that I'm getting for you. Now, what you also need to know, pile number one, is that you guys are going to kind of see something very new. Okay, your life is going to be um, very magical, very beautiful, right? You are going to see an extreme. It could either be a 360-degree turn, or it could be a 180, right? But a lot of your areas, a lot of areas in your life that was not working, now this is going to be working for you. I'd like to go ahead and pick up some more tarot and see what exactly it is that we're looking at. So we have, okay, we have the Lovers. All right, that's the Lovers. Let's see what else. Okay, we have the Chariot. Clarity, a lot of balance and a lot of clarity that's coming your way. We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, I can tell you right now that the Chariot is going to overcome the Nine of Wands for you. Okay, and we'll get a little more into it. We have the Queen of Swords. All right, and bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups. All right. Okay, so the Chariot over here is definitely going to be like your main or your master card, because a Chariot is someone who is going to break. Now if you look at the card very very carefully, you will see that there is this guy who is kind of worshipping the Chariot, right? And she is the goddess herself. So the divine over here is definitely helping you. I kind of feel like somewhere this is an example, a very good example of something related to a revolution, something revolutionary. I can't get that word, but I can only think about revolution. So this is something related to that. I also kind of feel like the war that you were within yourself or with other people or whatever it is, this is coming to an end, pile number two. Okay, so whatever it is that you have been fighting for such a long time, I kind of feel like because there is going to be a moment of surrenderance, so you would have surrendered to an energy which is taking care of everything in your life that the way it is supposed to be. And this is what is changing. So the Chariot and the Lovers that we have over here, take a good look at these two cards. These cards over here for pile number two, they are telling you a story. Okay, they are definitely telling you some kind of a story. Now you can definitely feel a lot. There's a lot of vibrance, there's a lot of positivity, a lot of vibrance that is coming out of this card, right? And I kind of feel like this is where your timeline changes. This is where everything changes for pile number two. Okay, so the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords that we have over here, I kind of feel like this is definitely some kind of a very dark energy that had overtaken, or you have been into this energy that's very intense for a while. Now this is definitely changing, and you're moving into very different direction, which is basically the Chariot and the Lovers. Okay, so everything that needs to happen in your life is definitely happening for you. You don't really need to worry, or you don't have to overthink. I also kind of feel like because this group has put in so much of hard work, because you guys have worked so hard in your life, it's going to pay you off very well. I also kind of feel like for some of you over here now, you can also start feeling that you are living your retirement life. So you may work. Okay, I'm not saying that you're going to leave your job or anything like that, but I kind of feel like it's going to be like a very smooth transition. It's going to be like, you're moving more and more towards your retirement. Okay, so this is the messages that I'm kind of feeling over here for this group right now. And let's go pick up more tarot and see what are the messages. It's a very interesting energy over here for pile number two, because the pile number one reading was exactly the opposite, and the pile number two that we have over here is extremely opposite. Okay, having the Ace of Swords over here definitely brings in a lot of clarity. So this is what the pile number two. This is what you guys are going to experience, is a lot of clarity, immense clarity. Okay. All right, so again, let's see. We have, okay, so we do have the Ace of Swords over here. Again, we have two Ace of Swords. Both these cards are the Ace of Swords. Okay, again, clarity, new beginnings, new opportunities, new venture. You will be doing something extremely new. Let's see. Okay, so see, cards are just falling down for you, but I'm not going to pick them up because there are too many cards. Let's go ahead and shuffle them again. Okay. So for pile number two, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. All right. And your next three cards that we have is the Chariot. So again, you have the Chariot twice. Okay, so I've used two different decks, and you definitely have the Chariot twice. You have the High Priestess, and you have the King of Swords. Okay, the swords energy for this reading is definitely very strong. It's very intuitive. Now you over here, pile number two, combine the Chariot with the Lovers. Okay, this is what we're going to do over here. So this may be your next intense calling, is for you to balance everything in your life, right? So there is this, you got to make the connection. Okay, this is what your spirit guides telling you, that you have to make the connection for you to bring in that balance in your own life. Because of the Ace of Swords that is coming out so strongly for you in this reading, I also kind of feel like somewhere this is going to be very helpful for you, because you have the King and the Ace of Swords both. The King of Swords is somebody who may show to be very strong. They may show to, they may come across to be someone who is very strong headed, and very aggressive, and a lot of those kind of things. But then again, we do have the Ace of Swords over here, which also means that the ego is going to be crushed. Whatever it is, it's going to be crushed, and you are going to experience this new sense of life, new beginning, something very beautiful and something very new. Okay, now again, because we have the High Priestess over here, you have to be very careful, because the High Priestess is someone over here who is, she's a woman who knows everything, right? This is the card of intuition. So this card over here, the message is telling you that you got to listen. You got to listen to your guides. You got to listen to everything, the thoughts. Don't delve into it. Okay, don't attract it, but give it, acknowledge it, and then let it go. Because I somewhere kind of feel like you also do have the Wheel of Fortune over here. If you look at the Lovers very carefully, at the bottom you have the wheel that is moving, right? So the Wheel of Fortune is a very, very important card for this group as well. So I kind of feel like if you mix clarity with intuition, and if you live your way in that particular manner, it's going to work out very, very well for you. Okay, I'm going to pick up the other deck and see what it is that's coming your way. Pile number two. This is actually an extreme opposite reading, because pile number one had something very different, and pile number two have something very different. Okay, so pile number two, messages from your spirit guides. So we have the 10th house, career and success. Okay, we were already talking about it. So we have that. We have Saturn, limits and lessons. We have card number three. We have the Chiron, inner healing. We have Virgo the Alchemist. Let's pick up one more. We have Square, Challenge, and Disharmony. Okay, bottom of the deck, the card that we have is first house, self and identity, tensions and oppositions. That's the second card. And we have eighth house, transformation and mystery. Okay, sixth house, work and routine. All right. So for pile number one, sorry, pile number two. Now this is definitely an energy over here. So your guides are kind of, they are wanting to connect with you more and more, because I somewhere am feeling that there is a very emotional connect towards your job or the home where you live, or there is a very deep emotional connect that you have with someone or with something. Okay. Now again, because we also do have the Virgo and we have the inner healing. So you guys can start feeling that you are going into this very deep sense of um, healing. Now you're not healing yourself, it's just happening on its own, because your timelines have shifted, something in your energy, something in your power that has drastically changed, and because of which you're getting a lot of good vibes, a lot of positive things that are happening for you. Okay, again with the same message, your spirit guys are kind of also in this space where they are also helping you grow, to evolve, and to do these kind of things. So this is going to be a timeless reading. Whenever you watch this reading, pile number two, this is for you. I somewhere kind of have this intuitive gut feeling that even if you come back to this reading, maybe let's say even 5 or 10 years down the line, you will still resonate with it, because your your time has started. Your time, the way your wheel of fortune is turning, it's turning in such a way that now nothing can go wrong. Okay, everything from this point is going to go right for you. Okay, we also do have the Virgo, which is the alchemist, and it's an earth energy over here. So you can definitely find someone who is of an earth energy. You can be an earth yourself. Now again, you definitely have learned, or you are currently learning a lot of changes, how to change something, if there is a situation or if there's a challenge that you have, right, how to tackle it, and how to train yourself. So a lot of inner healing, a lot of inner work that you have done now, that is going to play a major role for you. Okay, for this is for pile number two. Now, this is what I could pick up for pile number two. I hope you did resonate and enjoy. Don't forget to leave me a comment and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video.